días, everybody. Today on Migueltio de North Korea Latino, it's time for breakfast. Papas with chorizo y huevos. Of course, we're not going to use real chorizo, you know, but that's what's on today. Okay, we got our chorizo, we took the skin off of it, and we got it cubed and everything. We're going to put it on the griddle right now. And of course, this is the 2% fat Genio turkey stuff, so don't worry about me. I'm going to get that nice and brown. After a few minutes of getting your sausage all browned up, you take your beautiful peeled and diced potatoes. You gotta use the big bacon potatoes. Don't use those small little russet things because they won't give you much. And some chopped onion to go along with it, and you put it all in together, and then you cover it for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to do that right now. All in the pan. Listen to that sizzle. And you just mix it around so it's evenly divided throughout the pan. Some of the pieces like to stick, so believe me, they're cut. So you cover it, and you let it cover for about 15 minutes or so. That softens up the potatoes and the onions along with your sausage. I'm not really sure if this has more than one source to it. It's mainly a Mexican recipe, but I would imagine that some of the countries down in Central South America probably have something very similar, so it could be multicultural for all I know. And speaking of Mexico and Puerto Rico and all that, if you're anywhere near the Bronx, go up and give them a hug at Coquí Mexicano with Denisha and Diego, because they've been having a rough time this week. Diego has had yet another relative down in Acapulco pass away. It was just a couple weeks ago that one did, and now he had another. And so he's having a rough time with his family, so give him your prayers and hugs and everything if he hasn't gone down yet. And Denisha, they just had a great friend of theirs' father pass away too. All this stuff's making the news, so give them your love over at Coquí Mexicano. You know, the big question up there always is, what does Coquí Mexicano offer? Well, go offer them some hugs, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if they offered this food, you know, because this is an awesome breakfast with the papas and the chorizo and the huevos. Now that you've got everything nice and brown and soft, you kind of find 4 little areas to make a hollow out, because you're going to put in 4 eggs. I use, of course, the egg whites, and you're going to just pour them into these little gashes and let them set in those sections. And you can kind of divide up. It's about a 1/4 cup per egg. That's the usual cardinal rule. And you let that set for about 5 minutes. Cover it, of course. And there we go. Nice and done. Ready for 10-1. Papas con chorizo y huevos. And of course, you know, I always make it as nutritious as we can. So hey, it's gonna be good, even though it's not the heavy stuff you probably get at your local restaurant or bodega. But enjoy it anyways, folks. It's time to eat. From all of us here, Migueltio, the North Country Latino, shout out to Denisha and Diego. Shout out to mi hermana querida and Seattle's mom, and hopefully her foot's getting better. Hey, you know, if I forget anybody, next week's the month of the Muertos, and I'm going to be doing a couple episodes, so if you got anybody you want me to give a shout out to, just give me a line. It'd be like my old Buffalo radio show I used to listen to with the salsa greetings, you know. Anybody want to remember? Anyways, it's time for breakfast. It's time to eat. So this is Migueltio de North Korea Latino saying, hey, enjoy. It's food. Eat it.